Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is a beautiful day that God has given us, so we should rejoice and be glad on it. It's not normal, it's not usual, it's not a must, but God made it happen for us. We also need to be thankful. Today I want to talk about attaches, and especially in hospitality industry. I just want to give you a piece of advice because I have ever been there, and for me I was lucky because someone advised me, but I could not resist to feel sorry for my colleagues, I mean my fellow attaches. In hospitality industry or in hotel industry, when trainees goes for attachment, they goes when they are very innocent, but when they get there they find exposed people, and there is this tendency of being enticed by the staffs there and falling into their traps. Before I continue with my topic, I just want to give a story or a scenario or an incident whereby I didn't like how the attaches were behaving and how they were being misused, and that is why I'm so interested to share with you about this topic. I was in attachment in one of hotel in Naivasha. It's a good hotel, but we will talk about it later. So the hotel had the culture of recruiting the college student to go to work, to go to train there as attaches. So I was observing very keenly of how the attaches were behaving, because for me I was already advised, I was already enlightened, so I knew what to expect there, what to take and what to avoid. So we were being provided with an accommodation, and in the evening after the work we could meet with other trainees where we could have stories, we could get time to know each other and to share more. So during our story time, there were a group of girls who could only talk about how they are being treated by the male workers there, how they are being taken for outing, how they are being treated well, and even they are falling to their traps of being dated. So sometimes in that case I was feeling like I'm the odd one out, because for me I was just focused with what brought me there. And these girls could have the stories of how they were taken out for outing on a weekend, how they were bought some gifts, and for me and maybe some few girls there, we were just like, what about us? Are we odd one out? What are we not doing to please these gentlemen? So one day, we could have all those kind of stories in the evening, and one day I decided to visit kitchen, and I met a very let's say mature man and he observed me very keenly and noticed that I had an interest on his line of duty, and so I also expressed my interest, and I approached him, and I explained to him my desire, and he was willing to give me time when I finish my. And so the man could give me some advice in the course of duty. He could also give me some stories, and he told me I should avoid the male workers there because they will misuse me and then come back and start discussing me with their fellow men. They will come back, discuss me, and recommend me to their fellow men to try their chance to misuse me, because they will have already learned my weaknesses and how easy I am to go or to fall in such kind of a trap. And so it was so bad because so many girls, he pointed so many girls who had already fallen in that traps. And it was so pitying because when we go to the room, that girl is discussing all about the good treatment he was given by that man. But when you go to the field, you find that you just find that man is only discussing about you, how easy you are, how cheap you are. And he goes to an extent of recommending you to his fellow men. It's so bad. So that means even if you successfully complete your attachment from that facility, there is high probability they will never call you back for maybe a job, because they already know you have no control over yourself. The way you are falling into their traps is the same way you are going to fall into the traps of the hotel guest there. And who would like to employ such kind of a person who is less productive and is all concerned about pleasing herself and not doing what brought her into that hotel? Sometimes you even find these gentlemen are married. They have even bigger kids than you, and you're busy loitering with them. You're busy falling into their traps. And then you think you are so much loved. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And I observed these incidences. In most cases, were happening to college girls and those who were doing their certificates. Only few cases were happening with campus girls. And I think campus girls were more mature, or they were also exposed with life. But these college girls were a bit immature. But some were mature, only that they decided to be who they are. And I want to tell you, this kind of people were very boastful. When having the stories with them, you could feel as if you are lacking something, or you're ugly, or I don't know. They could make you lose your self-esteem because you wonder, why not me? Why are they not approaching me? But if you are wise, or if you have been enlightened, just like I was, you just find it petty. And even if you have enough courage, you tell them what is happening there in the crowd. I'm so happy to share this topic with you. I will have more of it in our next video. For now, kindly subscribe and share with your friends. Until next time, it's your girl, the Mavis. Bye.